You guys have heard us talk about this a lot. Now, you guys, last week I showed pictures from our trip to Santorini.
Yeah.
And all of the photos that I showed last week were either from one camera and one lens. I only took one body and one lens for the entire trip. I did not even take a camera bag, really. I never walked around with a camera bag the whole time.
Not.
Just one camera or my phone.
That was your backup.
And I meant to mention this last week when I showed my magazine spreads from that. About a third of the pictures were taken with my iPhone, and you would never know which ones
actually
were which.
Attendees as well that were using their iPhone, because when you get the power that it has for the panoramas, the power it has for just being able to bring it out in certain situations that you might not be able to
This is all
bring
true.
out another camera. So there's so many things that the phones can do now that our DSLRs and mirrorless can't do. So.
Yeah, and we talked about that. We talked about that with the class. There's things that you can do on your phone that make more sense and are easier. But the thing about it is, and this is what I wanted to reveal about Mr. Kuna. So I used to joke that wherever Mr. Kuna and I went, if I forgot any piece of gear or any accessory, he had the largest backpack in the history of man, and everything was in there. If I said, "Do you have a tuning fork? Do you have
Sure.
Do you have an extra set of guitar strings?" It
Probably.
didn't matter what you wanted. He had it in that bag. Now, in Santorini, Erik had the smallest backpack, photography backpack. It's from Think Tank Photo, right?
Think Tank, yeah.
Think Tank Photo. I think it's their smallest backpack.
It's like the airport.
It's like this big.
I don't know. It's
It's-
something
it
airport.
literally-
It's the one that fits anywhere.
It fits anywhere. It fits at any plane. It fits at anywhere. You can't find a commuter plane that's so small that it won't fit that backpack. So Erik went from a backpack that was just bigger than his back to this nice little one, and Erik's really embraced that. And I never thought I would see, because Erik brings everything, and now he's going lean and mean, and he'll shoot things that are very, very challenging, like air shows and things with minimal gear. And so you've got some shots.
Yeah. Well, no, this is a great example I wanted to bring up. So let me bring up these shots here, right? So what I wanted you to look at is see these shots and go, which one was taken with the $600 lens and the $1,200 body, and which one was taken with the $5,000 camera and the $15,000 lens? So let's just look at them. And which one of these shots can you tell is taken with just the run-of-the-mill $1,800 kit? Right, and which one is that Mondo? I got to have the L series, 400 f2.8, right? And if we're looking through these, can you
Which
tell
one
yet?
is which, right?
Can you tell? Is there any of them? Like maybe that one? I don't know.
Is that a MiG?
MiG, yeah. Blue Angels coming at me. Blue Angels, Moon, all that good stuff. Right? Well, the reality is every one of those shots was actually taken with just the one
$600 lens,
$600 lens.
lightweight,
about 1.5 pounds.
Wow.
So I've been shooting a lot of the air shows lately with the R7, right? So you've got the, it's just a crop sensor, and then the 100 to 400 RF, which is not known to be an air show lens, right?
No.
But at the end of the day, what it can allow you to do is, like when you're seeing those slow shutter pans and all that stuff, when you're carrying around a lens and a body that's a combo of maybe 2.5 pounds, you can shoot all day long. No strain, no back pain. I embraced a lot of this actually because of last year I actually had to have back surgery. So I had a issue with my back. I had to have back surgery. So I really had to lighten what I was using. And I found that actually freed me up to be more creative than less creative by shrinking down my gear, lightening up my gear. My panning techniques became better. Everything became better. So but it's translated to everything. Like my Milky Way photography, I use one body and one lens. I don't change it. I just got one thing that does. So then I know what this lens can do. I know what this lens can't do. I know what my framing possibilities can be. And it's a 15 to 35, and I work that.
And that's it.
Yeah.